Here are 3 things to look out for in a partner for a secure and healthy relationship. Number 1, consistency.
She got key points, so go back and finish that video. But while you're here, let me break it down. The number 1 key to note if you're in a healthy relationship is if y'all have healthy communication. The healthier the communication, the healthier the relationship. People think trust is the most component part of the relationship. Although it is an important part, but it's not the most important. Actually, communication is the most healthiest part. When communication fails, trust falls right behind communication. Number 1, it takes communication to build the relationship in the first place. So when the communication starts to waver, it's a problem. Think about when 2 people get into an argument, right? One trying to talk over the other one. The other one trying to talk over the other one. When 2 people are talking back and forth, nobody is being heard. Or another unhealthy one is when someone is always being heard, but the other one is never being heard. So now y'all in a seesaw relationship because only one person happiness means something in their relationship. No, both must be heard. That's healthy communication. Being able to put yourself in the other person's shoes to see how they feel in certain situations. The person being able to tell you what's on their mind and how they're feeling and being able to express what you're putting them through. And not only that, if the communication is healthy, you won't view a person coming to express themselves as an argument all the time. No, you can feel free to express yourself anytime you want to, but the opposite person can't come express themselves because if they do, it's an argument. No, communication, healthy communication is reciprocation. The communication is the relationship, whether you want to believe it or not. That's why when you're dealing with people in a relationship, I don't like mixed signals. Because when you're dealing with mixed signals means poor communication. Poor communication means a poor relationship. That's no different than a man starting to date a woman, right? And he told her, this is what it's all gonna be. We're just here to have a good time. But you're also telling her I love her, but showing her something totally different outside of that. Then when things are over, he say, well, you knew what this was, but you still was sending mixed signals. So you said one thing, but you was doing another and acting a certain way in the relationship. I hope I'm not really throwing you in too many circles. LUV, listen, understand, validate. The first thing of loving people is listening to them. You want to know what makes them happy so you can keep doing it. You want to know what makes them sad to avoid doing it. You want to know what makes them mad to avoid doing that. You want to know the interest of somebody else so you can keep engaging their interest. In order for you to learn somebody's love language, you have to listen. And sometimes we need to do more listening than we do talking. We got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. And if I'm talking and never listening, then I'm never receiving, but I'm always giving. And that's not a good thing. You definitely don't want to be a Mr. Know-It-All in the relationship or a Mrs. Know-It-All because it come off as arrogance, and love is not arrogant. The healthier the communication, the healthier the relationship.